Hello my friends and viewers, and welcome back here to Gabriela Stardust. Like you can see, it's almost Christmas and that's how my home looks here. A little bit like Christmas. I know it's a little bit dark even if I have some lights on, but you do not really have to look at me or see me so long you can hear me. I have to apologize that I was not on my channel for a while, my friends. There were several different reasons. First of all, the Nemesis planetary objects, they're not here in Texas for me in my favor right now. So the way they are going and staying is not in the right angle. And since the sun comes down lower or around 5:30 and we have all those chemicals in front of the sun, it is very, very hard to spot. I did put some pictures out to my Facebook site where I showed you, excuse me, some of the captures I have made, but I could not make actually a video clip. It was impossible. But that's not the reason why I'm here right now. I would like to talk a little bit about South Africa and the Omicron. You know, they have mild cases. Europe is going crazy right now. We have a lot of protests in Italy, Austria, Germany, and other countries, Spain also, Portugal, I believe, and France. And they're going out because of the mandatory vaccination, which Europe actually is going to put their people in. I have heard they're being after the people that are not jabbed yet, which I'm wondering how they're going to do that. But you never know. They can find any kind of way. I do not know the travel restrictions. They're changing daily. You can say a couple of days ago we opened up here in the United States our travel restriction, at least for us nationwide here. We could travel. Right now, you know, we have 10 countries from Africa which we do not allow to come here and travel. I have heard about family members who are right now preparing to come over here for a Christmas visit for a couple of weeks, and they have to get a screening one day before they're flying. So, like you all know, today is Sunday, and you know the Sunday is already over there. We are 8 hours earlier than they are in Germany. So I don't know how they could actually handle that, if they have some spots open, you know, right now in Germany where they could go and just get the screening, because otherwise they're flying tomorrow. How can you get the screening if it is on a Sunday and one day before your flight actually goes? So we all, you know, tighten our thumbs and hoping our family members can come over here. The other thing is we have a couple of big asteroids, like a football field size, like an Eiffel Tower size from France. We still have the Bernstein big, huge comet, which entered actually our solar system a couple of months ago, I believe, when it came through the Kuiper Belt and opened up the Kuiper Belt, and everybody was talking about it. The name of the astronomer who actually discovered it was Bernstein. It's kind of weird, the name Bernstein, because in one of those asteroid catastrophe movies, where Elijah Wood actually is playing, you know, one of these kids, you know, they are from school or whatever, interested in astronomy, and they actually have discovered, you know, in a movie, those two big parts of an asteroid. And now the Bernstein Comet was said is between 50 and 300 miles long. So we will have some more asteroids coming our way. The most asteroids are, you know, being, let me say, holded up by other planets in our solar system. And so far we actually had a lot of luck. by not getting hit really by a big one. So on the 11th, I know there is one big one coming our way, and it's the size of an Eiffel Tower. The other one, they said, will be arriving here tomorrow, the size of a football field. So like you can see, there's a lot of going on actually up there. And what happened if another or some of the satellites do not see what is coming? Well, we don't know. Um, that's, so long we all have had luck, you know. So right now, the food supplies, what I have seen so far, it looked pretty good. For some reason, suddenly, the stores was filled up all the way to under the roof. You can buy actually at this moment everything what you need to have to prepare. The other thing is they're talking about the storm we will have, and the temperature is very mild right now here in Texas. I must say that yesterday it felt outside, it feels like a summer day. Today it's still in the mid 70s, and before that day it was still warm. So, and therefore it was suddenly very cold. So that's a dangerous time actually for flu and getting sick and catching whatever. But like I said before, I'm not going too much no more into talking about the C-19. Even with everything what is going on, protests around the world and stuff like that, we have to see how it goes. We have to see what United States is doing, if they're following the UK. How do they want to eject actually everyone who is not willing to take it? But I'm pretty sure they will find a way for that as well. So my friends, that's all for me right now here, what I can tell you. I hope you're all safe. I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving where you could enjoy that with your family, nice cookout, and everybody, was safe and healthy. And I hope also the same will happen to you guys around the Christmas time. We all have to get prepared, because I have a feeling, and I have heard a lot of, from Shannon's reporting about our Christmas, or let me say our winter situation, not only for Christmas. Germany had already some snow. That started out 10 days ago, I believe, where there was stacking up and stepping around in snow, but that is nothing new actually for Germany. Sometimes if we have snow early, then we do not have any snow in January or February, and sometimes it starts again by end of March all the way to April, to the Eastern times. But we have to see how it goes this year. Here, I hope we don't want to get hit really hard by winter storms, that we have no power outages, so everybody have power and don't have to sit in the dark like we did this year in February. And you hopefully remember the video clip I made in the middle of the night when it started snowing and everything was covered up in no time by 1 foot high snow. So hopefully this is not the case this year. We're not sitting in the dark and in the cold. So with that said, as soon as the skies are open, the angle for me to capture something and give you some information. I have seen some very short clips from some other channels where they have visit the final days. Um, Final days come actually out several years later, as some other channels actually have observed the skies and reported, on this issue. I know that Final Days is a very religious or Christian channel, however you want to call it. A lot of people like this channel, some they don't. What I'm wondering, in those video clips that the objects she showed to the people, they are always from the Alaska sky scam camps and from other areas, and it seems like those objects, they never move. They're always in the same direction or in the same location, and this is not the case. Something is not right here, my friends. And by knowing that those objects, they have a orbital pathway around the sun and outer layers of the sun. So some they take 18 days, sometimes 28 days, and some of them they even take longer. So when she brings video clips out and she claims that all this what she is showing there are these objects and they're getting bigger and bigger, and you know you have to see those video clips by yourself, and they're always at the same direction. So something is not right here. And I don't want to say, you know, she is lying, she is fabricating, but you guys should be careful what you believe, what you see, and, you know, what she brings out in those video clips. Just go on those weather cams, you know, watch, look them by yourself, and make sure, you know, you do not misplace them. Lens flares and those water moisture flares, you know, with planetary objects. That's all what I have to say. With that, my friends, I love you all. Thank you for coming. I hope I be back here and I can bring something out to you guys that the skies and the system is in favor, so I can go on and report a little bit more about it. So by then, you all stay safe. I hope I see you back soon. You all watch the cell phone users. Don't drink and drive. Let somebody else drive if you had a couple of drinks, because your reaction, you know, when you're driving is not the same anymore as, you know, when you're clear. Never forget, you know, close to Christmas, you know, the police is everywhere. You know, those speed traps, they're everywhere. And if you never got caught, believe me, they want to make money and they will catch you. I love you all. Thank you so much. If I'm not back here soon, I hope you all have a very wonderful, peaceful Christmas. And if something else comes up, if I get some more information on anything, if it is in South China Sea with Singapore or Taiwan, China, Russia, or whatever it is, I will bring it out to you, my friends. And till then, I love you and you all stay safe, and see you to another day, another time. Bye bye. Thank you for coming. See you.